All right, cool.
So, what got you started in streaming on Twitch?
Um, well, I used to watch a lot of playthroughs on YouTube, like back in the day when full playthroughs on YouTube was really entertaining. Like that was really, really, really young YouTube back then. They didn't like cut the playthroughs and everything. They just started recording and yeah, they just commentated throughout the entire, the entire game. I enjoyed watching those, and since then, I always wanted to do something of the sorts. But I never really started with YouTube because I felt like I didn't have enough confidence to do what they did, with the entertaining commentary and all that stuff. And then came along Twitch, and
You started streaming about halfway through last year. I found you and started watching you.
yeah, that was like almost 2 years ago.
That you started?
When I started like almost 2 years ago in 2014, like October-ish, I think.
Yeah,
Then I started like on and off streaming, and
yeah,
yeah, at one point I just made it into like a routine.
yeah. I mean,
So
you've
yeah,
done really good. Another thing.
you think?
Yeah, yeah. Another
Oh,
thing.
thanks.
What, I guess you could say, was your motivation was listed in there, but what helped you get this far? Yeah, on Twitch.
Um, I don't know if you can like exactly call it far, but I guess um, the people that stayed helped a lot. Um, because the people that stay, they're gonna form a community, and the people who stayed there, they're like my small community, and they help me
You just
yeah,
slowly climbed the
when
leaderboard, I guess you could say.
of Twitch, you mean?
Yeah, you're still not far up there, but you got a step above most people. You got
Well,
to
yeah, like one step maybe.
at least
I
five.
don't know. Like, I just I'm not really that focused on climbing because I can't really because of
It's just
my
something you got to
my
build up to.
yeah, that too, but I don't have like enough time to do it properly. Like I think if you want to do it properly, like climb, you got to do it like 5 to 6 streams per week, and then every stream has got to be like 6, 7 hours, maybe even more. That's how you climb it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But I can only do like 4 hour streams during weekdays because of like work. That's it's not really going that hard.
but you're getting somewhere. You actually have a pretty large fan base as it is.
Yeah, yeah. I have a community. I am happy with that community. Yeah,
Remember that
really cool people.
one thing I remember. Remember that first guy you banned on your channel a while back? He started spouting a bunch of Chinese racist garbage towards you.
I if you would look at my ban list, like I'm pretty sure all of them was because of they came into the channel and they said something of the sorts.
Yeah. Like if a regular viewer says that, you go ask them why'd you say it, and you try and figure out why, right?
For wait, repeat it.
My
For
bad.
regular,
Let's say a regular viewer just came in and they started getting really pissy at you or something like that. What would you do at
mm,
that point?
I mean, as long they don't pull out like the race card, because that's for me is that's an instant ban. If
That
they get like pissy at me, I'll try and talk normally. But as soon as they like pull out the race card, for me, it's just like a ban.
is just get out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people who instantly do that, I don't want them around. You know, so I just keep banning until you come across like good people who stay and who do not pull out the race card in like the first five sentences, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So
I don't
what
mind.
what would you
I don't mind
go
like
ahead?
for regular viewers. I don't mind for regular viewers to sometimes, pull out a joke here or there, um, like regarding my race because I know they're regulars and I know what they are like personality wise. So, they're more like friends. But if someone new just comes in and the first thing they say is like ching chong or do you eat dog? Something like that, that's just asking for a ban. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be patient with that.
What would you say is your favorite part about streaming?
Um, my favorite part about streaming, like the fact that I can connect to people, I can connect to a lot of people just from my chair in my room. I like that. That's probably my favorite part. I
Yeah.
can just, just sit and talk to different kinds of people, and I can kind of decide the pace of everything as well. So I don't really, I'm not really an active person. So I prefer, just staying in one position, and
You
I do
enjoy
like
meeting new
communicate.
people.
Yeah, of course. It's for me. I like communicating with people. I like talking to people, and yeah, being able to do that from just here, it's great.
It's really nice to have be able to talk to people who are like halfway around the world. Because I'm out here in the U.S. and you're up in the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to talk to people globally. So
Hmm.
it's always cool. What would you say is the one thing that you don't like at all about streaming, or your least favorite thing?
Um, well, there used to be a thing that I really didn't like. I mean, as a streamer, right, you're gonna look at uh, your statistics, look at like the amount of follows you get, look at like the viewer count. Um, I used to do that a lot, and what I didn't absolutely didn't like was seeing regression. So when less and less people would show up,
Yeah,
when I felt like, okay, I'm not doing really anything different, but less and less people were to show up, and then yeah, I didn't like seeing that. So yeah, regression, I guess.
yeah. Well, with me, it's I had to focus on school for a while. You know
I
how
mean,
that
it's not
is.
like it's not like pointed towards you.
Well, no,
It's
no, no. I
you're
I understand what you're saying. It's once you start seeing like a large viewer count, like if you have like average of 20 viewers a stream and it starts going down to 10 again, you start trying to
yeah.
figure out what's wrong.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, that's it's kind of rough to see. I don't mind having uh like a stable 10 to 15 viewers, but when it goes back down, that's when I'm like, shit. But I don't really look at that anymore. In fact, I actually hide it, and I just stream for my and other people's entertainment.
Yeah, I mean that's your favorite thing about streaming after all.
What is?
You doing it for meeting other people and having fun at that point.
Yeah, of course. I feel like that should be like this the starting reason why you should stream, and not for money, despite the fact that a lot of people did start streaming because of money.
Yeah. So what would you say is some great advice for someone who wants to start streaming?
Um, Look at your own streams and see what you're decide yourself what you're doing. Not necessarily wrong, but decide what you could do better. Like I see streams where they have for example, no camera, right? I'm not saying a no camera stream is going to be automatically bad, but a no camera stream is not going to be different from another stream without a camera, right? Unless you have a really great voice and really funny and you're great at commentating.
And you know how to entertain people as well.
That's really important too. You
Yeah,
gotta know how to do that.
yeah.
Like keep the attention. It's so yeah, I guess that like save your VOD and rewatch it and see what you're doing. Yeah, see what you can improve,
And see what you
and
can do.
then keep doing that.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add or no?
Um, to the improving to starting streamers, you mean?
To anything really.
Um, keep motivated. It's easy to lose motivation for streaming. It's to a lot of people they see it as, oh, I'm just gonna start streaming and it's gonna work out, but there's so many people doing it. It's not like that. It's actually,
It's not something you can just jump into it and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this."
I mean, you can really easily jump in it, but if you want to try and get somewhere,
You have
that's where you
to
need to that's where you need to you know
take your time and get it right.
you need to find your own uniqueness, let's say, when
Yeah.
doing it. So, and being an attractive lady with huge knockers helps, apparently.
Wow. Of course you had to say that.
I mean, come on, and Wolf. If I would go to your follower list right now, I'd see at least one third of your follow of the people you follow are female.
I happen to disagree.
Oh,
I think only one person is a girl on my stream list, and she doesn't even use a face cam. So
okay.
it's I like people's personalities.
Yeah, I mean, me too. But sometimes, you see that one female streamer and that you're like, oh wow, that's some good eye candy right there.
I'm guessing you do that too occasionally.
Occasionally, yeah. Let's keep it at occasionally. Nah, it's like actually very occasionally. Like when I watch streams, I usually watch people that are good at a game
Yeah.
and or like entertaining people, I guess. But yeah, usually they need to be good at a game. Otherwise, I'm not gonna watch. I don't watch.
Out of all the games you've streamed, what is your favorite?
Um, I I don't remember actually. I mean, it's got to be a single player game, and the best ones are when you're streaming it and the people watching, they're like in it too. They're like watching it and they're like fully immersed with the whole game, and then they're like, "Oh my God," reacting to it. That those are the best ones in my opinion. But I don't really remember which ones they were. Probably like BioShock Infinite, maybe Soma. It's
How
good
about
too.
Outlast?
I mean, I haven't streamed that game yet,
Oh
actually.
yeah, that's right.
I'm still like quote unquote saving it.
Yeah, I know. You were saving it
But
for
I
what,
will.
Halloween?
No, it's just I'm saving it for like some when I do like a silly stream, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a random silly stream, and then yeah.
Well, I think you'll enjoy it. Just make sure you leave a light or two on as a piece of advice
What?
when you're playing Outlast.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, man, I'm gonna turn the lights off. I want a game to scare me.
it'll scare you
I
with the
did,
lights on. Trust me on that one.
yeah, that's why I'm gonna turn it off. I mean, I've played the like Amnesia like a month ago, maybe, right?
Yeah, I know. I
That
saw.
did that didn't scare me at all. I mean, little freak moments here and there, but nothing much, you know.
Have you played
So
the Alien game by chance? Alien
yeah,
Isolation?
yeah,
That one
that was
scare you?
cool. Um, at first, yeah, at first it was like kind of freaky here and there, but then you kind of get used to it because
There's
kind of got
hints.
like, huh?
There's audible hints to stuff that's gonna happen at points, right?
Well, I mean, like for example, when you bump into the alien, right, you're gonna know what to do because all he does is he's gonna react to sound and to sight, and if he sees you, you're gonna use your flamethrower. That's pretty much how you deal with the alien. And then at first you didn't know how to deal with him, so I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? You know, those are like the freaky moments. Aliens, you know, it was a good game. That was a good game, yeah.
Out of everything you've streamed, what is your least favorite game?
Uh, I don't know. Uh, it's got to it's got to be something that I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be like something that I stream for maybe an hour, maybe less, like 10 minutes, and then I felt it sucked. I mean, I've streamed like a lot of games by now, and yeah, I can't really remember.
Uh,
No, sorry.
uh, hey, you don't remember? You don't remember. What's your favorite
Uh,
multiplayer game that you've played so far?
I mean, right now, Overwatch. Overwatch
While
is fun. Um, because I've always been into shooters, FPS games, so I played a lot of Counter-Strike. Um, but Counter-Strike was like really heavily focused on skill, so I couldn't. If I wanted to progress in that, I would have to like practice a lot. And Overwatch is, you know, it's also an FPS, but it's not just skill. It's a lot of like team effort in it, and a lot of like your own thinking. If you make one mistake, you're not gonna get immediately punished really hard for it. So that's why I really like Overwatch right now.
when did you first hear about Overwatch?
Wait, 1 minute, what?
When did you first hear about the game Overwatch?
Probably last year, E3, I believe. I think they like
Uh,
announced it and then like a trailer, but then I wasn't.
I think you
I,
might be talking about BlizzCon because Blizzard does not go to E3. That's
oh,
the one thing I remember about them.
okay. Well, it was at a like what you gonna call it, like an event in any case,
A
and
convention of sorts.
yeah, and then saw the trailer. I wasn't really hyped for it back then, and then
You
like
see it now.
when it came out, I just bought it because it wasn't that expensive. I knew I was gonna spend at least a couple hours in it, and yeah, it
And now you're
turns out to
spending
be
hundreds
pretty
of
great.
hours in it.
Not yet, not yet.
You're getting close.
Get getting there. I think I have like maybe 30 hours right now. So
Oh. So
I can't.
when you first got it, what did you think about it?
I thought it was gonna be super difficult for me because it's it's a team game. If your teammates are gonna be bad, then you're gonna have a bad time too, which you might have seen
Yeah.
a lot of the times today and then maybe yesterday. I that's pretty much that. I just scared for
Uh,
bad, just losing. I'm a very competitive player, so I do not like to lose.
One thing a lot of my friends have said this, and I think this might help you, is if you get around to the point where you know you're losing, just stop caring. Just have fun with what you got left.
You know, the thing is with that, I mean, I could do that, right? But I also always have this motto for myself, and that's to not give up, because it doesn't matter how like pressured you are into like a corner. If the other team is like completely destroying you, you
Just
never know. Like if you're not gonna give up, if you're gonna try, you could turn the game around. Like I've had games where that actually happened. So I mean, I could like give you know, get less salty and just not care and that. But then again, I also want to win, and then I'm not gonna give up.
yeah. An example of your, I guess you could say, not giving up is I had the CS match a couple days ago. It was
Hmm.
first match back after 3 weeks, I think,
Hmm.
and it got to the point 1v3. I picked up an op and demolished everything,
Mm.
which
Well,
was
there you go.
yeah. Sometimes you just need a bit of luck.
Um, I mean, I don't, yeah, I guess I don't personally, I don't believe like in luck. I believe in you deciding what's gonna happen. So yeah, it's like it's got to do with being fortunate or unfortunate. But I mean, you know, you play CS2, so you surely had games where it was like I don't know, maybe 11-4 in the first half, right? And then in
Pulled
the
back
second
and
half, yeah, you're gonna turn the game around.
yeah, I actually had one of those matches today.
Yeah, and that's the fact with that's a matter of not giving up. There's a lot of people in the lower ranks of CS, and they're gonna stay in the lower ranks purely because they have such a mentality. They're gonna just give up after they lose a couple of rounds. You know, they're not gonna put effort in it.
They're not thinking that they can do it, they got this, stuff like that. They're
Yeah,
thinking they're better than us, we're gonna lose.
yeah, and that's like a thought you gotta push out of yourself. So that's, you know, that's why I'm the way I am on my streams. Like I just get like, yeah, I get salty, but I'm not just gonna give up.
Yeah, everyone gets a bit cranky, but if you can use that anger and turn it into focus, it's always useful.
Yeah, that's it. Hmm.
So, any advice at all for anyone else anyone out there?
Like streamer wise or what?
Anything you feel that you might want to tell anyone?
Um, well, if you're a competitive player, for example, and you're trying to improve yourself, um, watch professional players, practice that. If you're a streamer, don't just give up, you know, and improve yourself, and eventually you might get there.
Uh-huh. Well, it was nice getting this done. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, thank you too, man.
I'll send you
I
once I get it fully edited and uploaded. I will send you a link.
Okay, that's cool, man.
Talk to you
I'll
later.
watch it and share it.
Uh-huh. Bye.
All right, thanks, man. All right, thanks, man. All right, thanks, man.